Very good. Okay, in this moment of stillness, we offer a welcome and greetings to Lynn and Dahi. We also offer the welcome to those who are about to enter or those who will enter in the near future to this sacred time and the sacred telling of the story to offer the understandings and the tools of the light beings. From the stillness comes the sound. From the stillness comes the sound. From the sound comes the understanding. From the sound comes the understanding. From the understanding enters the action. From the understanding enters the action. And we are here in the sacred now. We are in stillness. We speak the sound. As we understand, we are to give action. Tihe Moriora, grateful for the breath. Ite Ingoa, in the name of. Te Whaia, the mother. Te Tama, the child. Te Wairua Tapu, the eternal memory. The Matua, the father. Te Wairua Tapu, the eternal memory. Ksa. Ite Ingoa, in the name of. Te Tama, the child. Te Matua, the father. Te Whaia, the mother. Te Wairua Tapu, the eternal memory. Ksa. And the long breath. Ite Ingoa, in the name of. Te Matua, the father. Te Whaia, the mother. Te Tama, the child. Te Wairua Tapu, the eternal memory. Ksa. And the long breath. And we are grateful for the breath in the sacred now. Mauri ora, grateful for the breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And we can remain muted until I can offer a comment or a question and just raise your hand. So I would like to begin by telling you a story. That's where we always begin. You are already a master. I can't teach you anything. I can only tell you a story. It is an ancient story. A story that is, at the very least, 500 million years in its transition. But as I'm reminded by my brother, who is also a light being like myself, that the journey and the story is of 3 trillion years. Really, doesn't matter. We are here now. We have come a long way. We have come a long way to be here in the now, to be sitting here together with each other, receiving information, the downloads, the knowledge, the vibration. If we understand this, then you understand that you are a light being. Yes? If you understand that you are a light being here today, you transcend all manner of questioning, all manner of inquiry. And at your quiet time in the stillness, you can just be with it until you decide to speak. And it is what you speak and what you say that holds your light energy. It is what you speak, what you say, and what you think, as a matter of fact, to deliver your intention and to deliver your energy. For what reasons you may stand for today. Well, the reasons you stand for today, what those reasons may be. And so, as we begin from this story of long ago that you are here, the light being here, and you carry these energies, I merely am here to remind you. I am merely here to remind you. And this course of the Waikara is to remind you that you are a water protector. Waikara means water protector. Waitaha means water carrier. Waitaha are here and also were in the once was. But the Waikara have now entered, and the Waikara are here now. The water protectors have entered. Spoken of in many prophecies to be here now. And so Waikara is spoken from the language of the Mahuta, or the language of the breath of fire. It is a coding language, a very powerful language, a light language, a cosmic language. It has been available through my lineage and through my people on this, in this period and in the many thousands of years that my people have been here journeying as the ancient navigators. And so through the breath of language, we'll offer you the opportunity to remember your light energy magic and to deliver it at its fullest potential as a water protector. And purely by a matter of speaking, it will remind you of other languages that you may already be speaking or you may remember, as you are also from a long time ago and the light being that you were or you still are. So we begin here. You heard me speak what we call the login. When I spoke in the name of the mother, the child, the father, and the eternal memory, and the long breath. This login is known as the four powers. It's known as an understanding of the whole, which is beyond faith, is beyond religion, it is beyond energy. It is beyond the terraforming, and it is beyond the creation of the beings and the creatures. It is beyond the understandings of gods and goddesses. The understanding of mother, birth before existence. The child, energy begets energy. The father, the light of the father, or the will of the father. And the long breath, or the breath, to remind us that we are in the sacred now, and that breath is sacred, and that breath is water, and that we are sacred as the mother, the child, or the father, beyond faith, beyond religion, beyond cultures, beyond tribes, beyond flags, beyond the galaxies, and beyond the universe. We are whole. When we entered, we are whole here now, and we are whole when we return. And so, if you'd like to unmute, we will begin the login together and speaking the login together. And what I would like to do is share screen the words so you can see them.
Great.
Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
I will also send you a copy of this login.
Okay. I don't see any.
Okay.
Are they up yet?
You don't see the sharing on the screen?
I see it. I have it.
No, I don't.
Okay, let me send you a copy right now to your messenger, perhaps. Lynn?
It says I can't start screen share with others.
Oh, no multiple screen shares.
Well, I have the two of you and me, but I don't see where there's anything else.
Okay. Don't try to screen share on yours if you're not getting mine. Then just listen to my voice.
Okay. Right.
And follow along best you can, but I will send that to you.
Thank you.
So he can see.
Yes, I can.
So
Should I listen?
Yes.
Should I listen
Yes.
or try to speak? Listen first.
Listen to first. Both of you listen first, and then we'll go again and try to speak with me.
Okay.
These are the divine codes. This is the divine login code that sets up your intention. It logs you into the DNA of land, water, sky, all the energies. And thereby applying your intention, you decide what your intention is. It is that simple, really. Doesn't seem like it should be, but we are light beings and we can do anything. And as light beings, we are terraformers as well as creators of the body and the breath. We delivered these understandings many millions of years ago. So I'll begin with this word, Tihe Modiora. Tihe Modiora. Grateful for the breath. Ite Ingoa. Ite Ingoa. In the name of Tefaya, the mother. Tetama, the child. Tematua, the father. Te Wairua Tapu, the eternal memory. Okay. Also known as the way is sacred, the eternal memory. Okay, if you can repeat then after me. Yes, it's going to feel alien to you. What I'm offering is not the learning of an entire language, but the learning of a code, as you would learn many codes, as you have learned many codes. But this is the language, the breath of the fire, so it will feel alien to you, and you will giggle, perhaps like you just did. And this is good because this is joy, this is fun. This language is also fun, but this language is also very, very powerful, used in a different tempo. So repeat after me. Tihe.
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 Modiora.
Modiora.
Tihe.
Tihe.
Modiora.
Modiora.
Very good. And what this is revealing, and I would add, as we're saying this very simple phrase, this is revealing your natural tempo and your natural vibration and your natural energy and essence. Yes, it's alien, but as you find your way through it, you're delivering and you're understanding different rhythms that you're not normally using in your daily language and your daily understandings. It's also revealing the strength of your breath, the strength of your intention, and the strength of your light energy. So repeat again. Tihei.
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 Moriora.
Moriora.
And Tihei Moriora, as well as the understanding that we are grateful for the breath. It also offers you the moment of a split second or a few seconds to scan your location. There is action that goes with this. That's going to be in another session. But the actions that go with this energy phrase, Tihei Moriora, is likened that energy to when a crab comes out of the ocean. When a crab comes from the ocean to the shore in the sand, he will raise his claw.
Right.
Have you seen a crab do this? It'll go up like that.
Yeah.
Right? And what he's doing is he's scanning. He's scanning the beach for energies because he don't want to get eaten, right? Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's scanning. It's like this, feeling, putting it out there. So you want to feel the action, the energies around him. So Tihei Moriora gives him that opportunity, or gives you or us that moment to scan. And so repeat after me one more time. Tihei.
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 Moriora.
Moriora.
Ite ingoa.
Ite noa.
Yes. Ingoa.
Ingoa.
Yes. Ite ingoa.
Ite ingoa.
Te whaia.
Te whaia.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Oh, very good. Who said that? Lynn, was that you?
We both did, but I think it was her that had that finesse.
Yes. You see what I'm saying? You're both going to recognize little energy spikes or fluidity and flow, rhythm and tempo, timing, and light energy. That the energy that's behind that, you can feel it because you are light beings. You have the magic. Let's do that again. That was very good. Tihei.
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 Moriora.
Moriora.
Very good. Ite ingoa.
Ite ingoa.
Te whaia.
Te whaia.
Te tama.
Te tama.
Te matua.
Te matua.
Te wairua.
Te wairua.
Tapu.
Tapu.
Oh my goodness.
We like that part.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And it is fun. It is joy.
A lot of energy comes out.
Oh
yeah.
Yes.
Whoosh.
Yes. Now, this is just the first phrase, which we really, to give you the translation, is in the name of the mother, the child, the father, and the way, the eternal memory, the way, and the long breath. Once you learn this phrase, when you speak it into your timing and your tempo, once you're used to it, you can deliver it in a moment of urgency, or you can deliver it in a moment of unity, which your tempo and energy will cater to that. You can deliver it in a moment of ecstasy, should you wish, a moment of stillness, and it will respond exactly to those energies within you. It's very precise, very precise. When you decide to deliver the intention following the code, following the login, the login came around historically. The login came around after many, many decades of saying the words pray or incantation, mostly incantation. And so now today, with modern technology, we are able to bring the word login because we log into everything that's important to us, do we not? The bank account, PayPal. You want to go to a movie, to take your loved ones to a movie, you might go online and log in and buy a ticket. Thereby, logging in is the understanding that we are connecting directly. Sometimes in the praying time, we leave it wide open sometimes. It's sort of a very wide open moment. Not that it is ineffective, it's still effective.
You mean receptive?
Yeah, what I mean by very wide open when you're praying, it means you're being inclusive to everybody. You're including a whole wide range of goodness. Yes, your prayers going out to everyone. But logging in is for a very specific reason. And it is that why we use that name, the term login, because it is very specific to what your intention is. And we've come to my hopes are that you come to understand the urgency of why you are a water protector. That you're not necessarily taking your time about things. You are absolutely being very quick about it. Perhaps when you're under attack. Perhaps when you have to offer assistance to some situation. But you log in as quick as you can with the energy and the intention, and you're ready to go for that moment, whatever that moment may be. Yes, go ahead.
That login, it seems it's like an alignment. Aligning, I've always done this, I'm sure we all do, for blessings or for meditation or whatever. You get into alignment of who you are, kind of who you are associating with, God, Jesus, whoever, but it's an alignment of who, of your, where you're coming from, who you want to channel, so to speak.
Well, partly you're correct. If you say you're going to channel those who are also Waikara.
But the login, isn't that sort of like, okay, this is who I want to relate to right now, or?
I suppose in that sense, yes, when you're going to log in, you're logging into the whole, means you're logging into source. So this is, as we understand, is the whole, the mother, the child, the father, and the eternal memory.
Right.
The first energies, in other words, the highest vibration of the first energies, not secondary energies, the first energies. These are the first vibrations, mother, child, father, eternal memory, beyond faith. And so the understanding is that all other Waikara, like your water protectors that speak this login, you are also logging and channeling to them and receiving their assistance. For they are also with the whole. They are also with first vibrations, first energies, meaning that they are channeling their energies to you as well, and you're channeling your energy to them. You're supporting each other at the level of the first vibrations. So what we're talking about is non-imprint energies.
Yes.
Non-imprint, blueprint. And I think there's a difference. Yes, do you agree?
Between non-imprint and yeah.
Between blueprint and between imprint.
Yeah.
If we are to channel anyone or anything at all, I would be of the understanding that you would go to the highest vibration. And by there, you are already a light being anyway, so you will be with the highest vibration. If you have accepted yourself as the highest, as a light being, then you are with the highest vibrations. And you cannot be with flags and tribes. You're beyond that. Because flags and tribes are an imprint. Countries and nations are imprints. An example. I came along, I was looking at the mountain. I really liked that meadow at the bottom of the mountain. I came and I put my blanket down there and I made a picnic for the one I loved. And so we built a city there. Then someone else came along and tore that city down and laid their blanket. They reduced that city so they could bring back the meadow and put their blanket down. Now these are imprints. The blueprint is the mountain, it's vibration. So we understand that. We go beyond faith and religion and flags and structures of intentions that are not with the first vibration. So speaking the login, we go directly to the first vibration. Is it clear what I've spoken?
Yes. Yes. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Thank you. And so we repeat again the first phrase. Now, what's interesting here with the coding is that we begin from the mother. Te Whaia is the mother. But we also rotate to the other family members as well, and we offer them a seat at the front when we bring the child, and we also bring the father. So if you can repeat after me one more time, and we're going to rotate through all three of the family members. Tihei Moriora.
Tihei Moriora.
Ite Ingoa.
Ite Ingoa.
Te Whaia.
Te Whaia.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Matua.
Te Matua.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Ite Ingoa. Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Matua.
Te Matua.
Te Whaia.
Te Whaia.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Ite Ingoa.
Ite Ingoa.
Te Matua.
Te Matua.
Te Whaia.
Te Whaia.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Te Wairua Tapu.
And that is the full sequence of the login. Very good. Very good. I felt those energies, even though the plumbers came by to...
Sorry.
No. You know, what's interesting is that there are general public in your vicinity, and when we are speaking the code and the login, they may not know it, but they are getting some of it. So that was very good. And so what I will do now is I will say it again, and this time I'm going to bring it with more speed so you can understand in the way of the delivery, okay?
We just listen this time?
Just listen. If you can mute your microphone. Very good. Just listen. Tihei Moriora. I te ingoa, te whaia, te tamata matu, te wairua tapu. Ksa. I te ingoa, te tamata matu, te whaia, te wairua tapu. Ksa. Te ingoa te matua te whaia te tamata wairu tapu. Ksa. Mauri ora. Okay, unmute.
I'm not sure my mouth moves that way that quickly.
Oh, good.
Mother Danielle, Manakuya. Yes, did you feel the difference in that energy?
It felt like a circle moving to me.
Yes. I create a vortex.
Okay, it felt
when
like
I
that.
log in. I do this on purpose.
Okay.
Now, to understand that while you're learning the login, is that you're not only going to bring your intention once you log in, but it's actually the way that you log in. I would offer you the intent, the understanding to create a vortex.
Does it matter which way?
No, not really. But I would.
Good point.
If you're in the northern hemisphere, you would want the vortex to spin counterclockwise.
Oh, good. Oh.
As you're driving your intentions into the DNA of the planet, land, water, sky, you want it to go internal. If I'm in the southern hemisphere, then I would want the vortex to go clockwise.
Okay. Because
then it's rising up into the DNA of land, water, sky. So they're meeting at the point, depending on where your feet are standing. Bonjour, Danielle Guillet. I'm sure she'll get that sorted out. Turn your camera on, Danielle, and your microphone, please. And so when you notice that vortex, and this is what I would ask as you get good at the login, and I would ask, have you ever created a vortex from your words before? Then you would understand. And creating it through the breath of fire connects the portal directly to the DNA of land, water, sky. And the vortex also protects you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yes, it's your vortex.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This understanding, the very basic practicality of the Waikara is to cleanse one's home.
Okay.
Of course, we ultimately are water protectors, and so you will cleanse land, water, sky, self, and home. Hello.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late. This is Danielle.
Hello, bonjour, Danielle.
Bonjour. I couldn't get in. I don't know. Problem with computer.
So happy that you're here in the voice.
Thank you.
The energy. We are having fun. Are we not?
Yes, we are.
Hi, Danielle. Welcome.
Hi.
We're
Hi,
so
thank
glad
you.
you're here. We just started, so feel good.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going back over the login, and we started with the login and the coding of the words and the language of the breath of fire. So we will go back through it. But as we were just talking, I delivered the login at a very high tempo, and it created a vortex.
It did.
So, and this is our understanding as Waikara, when you, at the very least, will cleanse your home, this means that you are going to cleanse your home and remove all dark and negative, heavy energies from your home so that the visitors, the children specifically, will be safe when they enter your home. And so you will have an enjoyable evening, peace of mind of sleeping, rest, which is very important. Your home is your cave, yes. It is your place where you must have peace of mind. You must rest. As a Waikara, you must be able to see beyond your cave, and you cannot do that when you're being interrupted daily or even during the sleep time, the dreaming time. So your body never goes to sleep. You can quiet the mind. Your body will travel. And just by speaking these logins, your kidney is already developing and opening the portal. Your kidney is a portal. The spinal cord, transference of energy, and so on and so forth, the crown, and so on. And so I will speak the login again. I will speak the login. Anyhow, the login is in the language of the breath of fire, or Waikara. You must be able to develop the vortex from the breath of fire. And so just repeat after me again. We'll go through the entire sequence and I'll translate. And then each one of us is going to attempt any one of the sequences. Okay? So repeat after me. Tihei.
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 Moriora.
Moriora.
Ite ingoa.
Ite ingoa.
Te hingawa.
Te fire.
Te fire.
Te fire.
Te tama.
Te tama.
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 Te matua.
Te matua.
Atua.
Matua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te warera tapu.
Hatu.
Wairua tapu.
Te warera tapu.
I'll repeat it again, so we go one more time. And Danielle, just yeah. Tihei moriora.
Tihei moriora.
Yeah.
Ite ingoa.
Ite
ingoa.
Ite ingawa.
Te fire.
Te fire.
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 Te tama.
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 Te matua.
Te
Te
matua.
Atua.
Te wairua tapu.
Te
To
warera tapu.
Okay. The first two have had the longest go at it, so Dahi, I would offer you a moment to individually speak from the Tihei Moriora
Okay.
through the mother, the child, the father, and the sacred way, the eternal memory, through the breath. Just the one sequence.
All right.
As best you can. This is not as a race, but as best you can.
Te moriora. I te ingoa. Te fuea. Te tama. Te matua. Te warua tapu.
Ah, that was very good. Very, very good.
Yay.
Tihei Moriora.
Tihei moriora.
Yes, it's supposed to be alien to you because it is alien, and we are aliens because we are light beings. And I'm a really, really big alien. So, I mean, I'm an alien, yeah. We all are light beings. And so we use it's an articulated language, much like French, much like Spanish. And so the use of the muscles, the usage of the muscles in the face, absolutely important to get that energy driving in there. So I will repeat it one more time, and this time I'll say one sequence, and I will do it very quickly. And you let me know how that feels, and then Lynn will give you a shot at it. Tihei Moriora. I te ingoa, te whaia, te tamata matu, te wairua tapu. Okay, Lynn. Let's see how you do.
Tihei moriora. I te ingoa. Te fire. Te toma. Te matua. Te waitua.
Very good. Very
I'm
good.
sorry, I had to phonically write down the words. I don't know the words yet. But.
Absolutely. And don't ever say sorry.
Mhm.
This is wonderful. There's a very good.
It sounded beautiful.
The energies, the energy and the flow. This is about the energies. Yes. Yes. We will bring Danielle through it again. We'll bring Danielle through it together. And this time, and then after that, Danielle can give it a shot. And we'll begin. We'll do one sequence together. Just repeat after me. Chihei Moriora.
Ie Moriora.
Moriora.
Ite Ingowa.
Ite.
Te Ingoa.
Ingoa.
Yes.
Are we all doing this or just Danielle?
Yes. Just repeat after me. Chihei Moriora.
Tihei Moriora.
Ite Ingowa.
Ite
Ingo.
Ingoa.
Te Whaia.
Te Whai.
Faya.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Matua.
Te Matua.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Te Wera Tapu.
Yes. Wairua, just briefly, Wairua Tapu is like,
Warua.
it's like saying, why do this, why do that? Why do Tapu? I often say when you have trouble with an R, just say a D.
Just see what?
So if you have trouble rolling your R's, then say a D, the letter D. Dua, Rua. Why dua? It's an R, so you would roll the R, but if you can't roll an R, say a D. Why do a tapu? One more time, and then we'll offer Danielle a moment to join us with it. Tihei Moriora.
Tihei Moriora.
Ite Ingoa.
Ite Ingoa.
Inte Ingoa.
Yes. Te Whaia.
Te Whaia.
Whaia.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Tama.
Te Matua.
Te Matua.
Matua.
Te Wairua Tapu.
Te
Warrior.
Waria Tapu.
Very good. We will offer Danielle a moment to see if she can bring it by herself.
Okay. Timoniana. Ite Ingoa.
Yes.
Tifaya. Titama. Timatua. Tiwara Tapu. Tiwaria Tapu.
Oh,
That was so beautiful.
beautiful, Danielle. Now, if you are listening, for us that are listening, we can identify energies and vibrations. These words in the coding reveal your essence into a doorway into your essence. Once you become familiar with this code, you can bring forward the energy. And it's not just about learning the words, really. Once that is established, it is about delivering your intention. For instance, if I may, I will do the login. I will offer an intention, and then I will log, and then I will do another login to seal it. And it would be something like this. Chihei Moriora, grateful for the breath. Ite ingoa, te whaia, te tama, te matu, te wairu tapu. Ksa. Ite ingoa, te tama, te matu, te whaia, te wairu tapu. Ksa. Ite ingoa, te matu, te whaia, te tama, te wairu tapu. Ksa. We offer this intention today into the water and into the water vessel. We offer this intention into the water and the water vessel today to offer security and protection for those who stand on land, in the water, and in the skies, self and at home. And we offer this intention today to offer protection and security for all those children, all those fathers, mothers, brothers, cousins, all family members and friends today to stand together in unity here on the land, in the water, in the sky. Chihei mauri ora. I te ingoa, te whaia, te tamata matu, te wairua tapu, mauri ora. Now, that intention is offering the ability to turn the water. And there is a physical catalyst that goes with this. But please, tell me how that sounded. Tell me how it felt. If you can offer me that understanding.
I felt it in my high heart. A feeling, a strong feeling, a resonance.
Okay, I felt it, that vortex, but it was more of a, like a dowsing rod, you know, the channel,
Nice.
and everything was rotating around my channel. Right?
Beautiful.
Powerful. Very good. And I'll explain what happened. Danielle, was there an understanding for you?
Yes, but as usual, hard to put it in words for me.
Oh, yes.
I felt the energy through your vibration and the words going through all my central column, all the way from the bottom to the top, and you know, and then all over, opening up. I don't know.
Oh, that's perfect. And all three opinions are absolutely correct. The vortex opening and the pillar of light and energy being anchored into the DNA of the planet and then anchored into the water in the sky and the clouds. It's an anchoring to the North Star. And that channel moving the energy between the North Star and the Southern Star, creating the energies going through the planet in a two-way communication. You're absolutely correct, Lynn, that the dowsing understanding is a wonderful comment, because when you deliver a protocol this way, what you're doing is you're zeroing out all energies that are there. And then you are creating a space for positive energy to be recharged. And that's what dowsing does. You can use a Merkaba or a Merkaba to add the positive energy should you wish. And you can do that physically with bringing a Merkaba with you. I know that I've done work with dowsers before to offer them the understanding to first cleanse and zero out energies, thereby applying their dowsing. And what's happened is it's raised the value and the energy of their dowsing technique. It's an upgrade for the dowsers to be able to do this coding. I have already been training people in this since December 2015, and they have done some wonderful work. And so, yes, there's a wonderful comment in what Danielle said, is that the anchoring from the bottom to the top is absolutely correct, as it's wide, it's opening, the pillar will open it wide, so you can deliver the intention into land, water, sky, self, and home. And that is known, that particular intention I spoke is known as the turning of the water. We call it the mother's water. Well, it's absolutely precise, because the mother's water is the milk of the mother, becomes the blood of the child. So the water is the electromagnetic of the child. That the reason why we turn water and revibrate water so the child may enter the water in joy and laughter without the nightmares. I have spoken these before, but that was a wonderful recognition that you came to that. So I would like to do, if we can do that one more time, I'll just offer Daniel, everyone the opportunity to say it through the full. The first sequence is fine because then we're going to move to another piece. So just the first sequence, and I'll repeat it, and then you can do it individually one more time, please. Tihe mauri ora, I te ingoa, te whaia, te tama, matua, te wairua tapu. Lynn, is that the plumbing guy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
If you can mute there, and I'll offer Dahi to repeat the line, and then come to you, and then Danielle. Please, Dahi, if you're able.
Yes. Tihe moriara, I te ingoa, te whea, te tama, te matua, te warua, tapu, ksa.
Very good tempo. Yes. Lynn, please.
Tihe Mariua, Te Ingua, Te Whaia, Te Toma, Te Matua, Te Wairua Tatu.
Very good. Very good. See, that didn't take long at all. Very good. Danielle, please, Mama.
Tie monio na, te ingoa, te whaia, te tama, te matua, te wara tapu.
You see the difference in that long breath between each one of you. Wow. And then not discovered should you not give the long breath. Yes? That was wonderful, Danielle. It's likened to the energy of the blowing of the wind rather than the energy through, well, certainly that is what your energy is. Wind has that energy there. But this is just the learning, and so we are getting there. This is a very quick progress. Let me get out of the screen share and bring that back. That's great. And so let me recap what we started with. So now that you are at that understanding of learning the login, we began the story of the long journey, the 500 million year journey. Ahi came in a little bit earlier, so I will offer this understanding as we were speaking. Information has come forward, if you don't already know, that the 12 tribes that entered, and you may know some of this, but I bring it from a perspective of the 12 tribes who were the light beings before they entered the body. And perhaps Dahi might like to share it within the group at some stage. That the 12 tribes have their particular names, and one particular name is known as Mahuta. On the list of many, probably the name Mahuta is so far it's at number 10 on the list of 12 that we've seen. But I would offer the understanding that Mahuta is at number 1 position of the 12. It's known as Mahuta were the first to enter into the body from the light being. Mahuta is the essence of man. Pane Mahuta. In my journey, that I remembered my journey, and perhaps through this understanding, you may remember more of yours, and through the login. For myself, as to give you an example, I entered as the light being Tane Mahuta. This also translates to the name that I carry today, Forest Speaker. And the Mahuta is understanding that is the essence of the light being that has the ability to terraform. So when I entered, I was terraforming the forests and the mountains and the land, and erecting what is known as the foundations of foundations, also known to me as the Pa. Now, the essence of Tane Mahuta in the name Forest Speaker today, I don't stand in the forest to speak. I speak for the forest and for the land. And I'm still carrying the understanding that I'm a light being. I know I am the light being of Tane Mahuta in the sacred now, in the stone being. And so, being the Mahuta, my work as the light being was to terraform and bring and create and erect the foundations of foundations. The system that is known as the enter and the return. We sometimes call the land of Uru. Uru means to enter and return. And so the doors and the portal was created so that the light can return and then enter again into the stone being, the light within the first stone ancestors. And so, as an example, when I entered into stone being in the first body, from the light being to the stone ancestor, I come to be here today through the many lives that I have been in many sacred nows. For some of us, the sacred now has been short-lived. For some, it has been a dash. Sometimes I call it a dot or a dash. And the understanding is, why are you here? What do you stand for? What will you serve in your service while you are here? Is it going to be a dot? Will you decide that you don't like it here, you're going to take yourself out and leave and return at another time? Well, you have that option. You're a light being. Or are you going to be here in the dash because you like what you're doing and you found you have a mission, perhaps you have an agenda. Even though you're in an agenda, you will have an agenda. So you could be in the dot or the dash. For whatever reason, you're here again in the sacred now, and you bring the light energy with you. When I listen to you speak the login, I'm hearing an old friend. When I hear you speak the login, through the breath of fire, I recognize some very wonderful ancient energies coming forward, light beings that are here now. Well, you are an ancient ancestor still now, here in the sacred now. Are you going to stand in the dash, or are you going to leave in the dot? But you're here, so when you're logging in, like Lynn said, we are aligning to the vibrations, but we are also saying hello to each other, recognizing that we are here. And now we are here, we're sitting here on this wonderful screen of new technologies that I saw at the age of 20 years old, that we are here now with it. And so these understandings that through the login, that your energies and your essences are being known. Of course, Danielle, I have been with in the kidney. She is sealed. She is sealed. And her name is given in her essence. And that happens during the seal. But at this time, as you're receiving these logins, I will have you understand this reason why we are the Waikara at this sacred now. Is by the time you finish this course of 6 weeks, you will know where the doors are and the portal is. And these are the energies you will tap into, the most highest forms of the first vibrations to assist you in your work. As you begin to witness the energies that I deliver here, is I am with the doors and portals that I created, that I know where they are. It's like, oh, I left my keys over there. Where did I leave my keys? Oh, there they are. I left them there 500 billion years ago. Oh, that's where I left the keys. It's sort of like that for me. And so I left them on many continents. And so far, when you're delivering these Waikara protocols to cleanse your home and certainly land, water, sky, you're tapping into these energies, because I'm going to reveal for them where they are, where they lay, in the proximity that is approximate to you, your position on the turtle.
Okay.
You are on the turtle.
Okay.
So far. Now that is a creature of peace and love, known as the blueprint declaration of peace and love. The creature of the declaration of peace and love, the blueprint. Beyond flags, beyond nations, beyond religions, beyond faith. It is the creature that will remind you why we were here, why we terraformed the planet, why we created the enter and returns. Now, as you're learning these protocols, this login, learning yourself, relearning a little bit more about yourself, that you have to step out of yourself. It currently feels alien to you, but all of a sudden, it's not so much. You're whizzing through the login, and the energies are revealing themselves. And so the doors and the portals exist on the turtle, the Americas. There is also the butterfly. Butterfly Island, known as Kahukumotu Butterfly Island. Turtle Island is known as Honumotu, which is Turtle Island. Butterfly Island is Kahukumotu. Butterfly Island that reaches from Vienna to the western France. From the borders of the Black Forest down into is a lake down in Italy. And also the wings are over to the UK, and the wings go up over towards Poland in the east. That is Western Europe, and that is the Butterfly Island. Butterfly Island too has the doors, 3 doors, and a portal constructed in the same manner as on the turtle. We have 12 creatures on the planet. We have mapped 9 of them in this past year. Actually, in this past 5 months. So I will reveal to you where they are in, on the turtle. And you'll know these locations. They're beautiful locations. And so we have what is known as the door of fire. If you want to make notes of these, the door of fire. This is all being recorded, by the way. Video, audio. The door of fire is at the rivers, the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh. Or sometimes they're called the 4 rivers because there are actually 4 currents running into these 3 rivers. My main focus has always been that the door of fire is here at the Golden Triangle in Pittsburgh. Then there is the Angel's Door. The Angel's Door in the west is inside the Valley of the World in Hawaii, in Maui. The Angel's Door. Please make notes of these. The 3rd door is known as the Door of the Child, or the Southern Door. These doors exist, the door exists in Mora, New Mexico. near Santa Fe. But most the energy is driven close by the Sangre de Cristo mountain range, blood of the soul of Christ. And so those are the three doors. Now, the portal is known as the apex portal, which is a mountain. We also call it the White Star Mountain. And that mountain is the Donner Peak, the Sierra Nevada range, specifically the Donner Peak, at a beautiful lake, the Donner Lake. Donner is D-O-N-N-E-R. Lynn probably knows. You live near there. And so those, the White Star energy, and this is the reason probably why you may have felt the energies as I was speaking along, is that I derive the energies all through these three doors and that mountain portal. The Turtle Island is very special in this understanding, because Turtle Island is the one place where there is only one apex mountain that is tied externally connected to the North Star and the Southern Star. It is the apex of the tetrahedron, north and south, which are joined at the base. Are you familiar with this understanding? That the planet is two tetrahedrons joined at the base.
It makes a lot of sense now.
Yes, it's the apex of the planet is concave, or not concave, is rounded. Sorry, rounded, because it's a three-sided geometric. The apex is actually folded, so you just see a round planet. But actually, not even round. It's sort of oval. And it is the tetrahedron, northern and southern hemisphere. They're joined at the base. But the apex of the energy goes right up to the northern star and the southern star. Now, Turtle Island, or Hunumotu, is the only island and is the only creature that delivers the energy directly to the northern and southern star. When we go to the other creatures, for instance, the butterfly has a White Star Mountain. It collects its energy, though, from the turtle. It doesn't collect its energy from the northern star and the southern star. It does collect the energy from those stars, but it collects it internally. So its two-way communication stays inside the grid, inside the planet. So from the butterfly, which is the mountain, exists inside the Black Forest. They call it currently Feldberg. But the White Star Mountain is inside the Black Forest, and the energy transfers two-way communication between that mountain and between the Donner Peak, or what would be internal to the planet. As the Donner Peak and Mount Taranaki are shunting the energies through the planet, all other White Star mountains are collecting the energy from inside the planet. It's a closed circuit, so it cannot be accessed by other mountains. It can only be, unless you destroy the stars, we'll have a problem. This is the cosmic terraforming, and not the planet terraforming. As light beings, we could do these things. And so you have the configuration of the tetrahedron, northern and southern hemisphere base. You have the energy on the Hunumotu from the Donner Peak. And you have the doors, the door of fire, the angel's door, and the door of the child. When you log in, that's who is who you're channeling when you were asking me, Lynn, who am I channeling? And my answer is you're channeling first vibration, blueprint energies, non-imprint. And so, just a minute, Danielle. And so, when you are delivering the cleansing to home, land, water, sky, self, and home, you are directly tapped in through your vortex into those energies. That's why you saw what you saw, felt what you felt when I was speaking there. And that is how I'm connected on the ground here. Does it all make sense to you?
Yeah.
It's a lot of beautifully connecting information from things we've been studying.
Yes, there is a lot of detail out there, and that can be confusing, and it's okay because it's a discovery. I'm happy to bring this understanding of the fullness to you because now that you're speaking the login and you have all these other details and information, wherever you are standing and wherever you're sitting in your location.
Mm-hmm. And it's still sitting here with us. That the energy is just sitting here with us.
Yes, it's activated.
Yeah, it feels like it's sitting. It's just
grounding.
Yes.
Yeah, grounding.
Yeah.
Well, I would offer this understanding that now that you realized it's activated for you. I activated it this year to bring and remind myself, oh yeah, that's where I left the keys, over there. It's that simple. It's really that simple. It's very important. But as a practitioner and Waikara, you to understand that you can just go there, pick your keys up and run and jump in the car and go. Or your canoe. Because you should. There should be a way that for you not to get caught up in ceremony, to actually just get in there and do the protocol. Because the protocol is sequence. Get the keys, put it in the ignition, and turn it. That's protocol. And why? Because there's action. Why? What are you doing with that action? Well, I'm going to drive over there in that direction. That is sequence, not ceremony. That is protocol, not ceremony. I don't knock ceremony. I like ceremony to hang out and have a good time, maybe eat some fry bread and have a cup of tea. Okay? But I will say this to you, as you are delivering protocol as a Waikara, there is a sense of urgency. Get in the car, turn the keys on and go. Put everybody in the canoe and let's get going. It's not knocking anybody. It's beyond tribes, beyond faith, beyond everything. It is blueprint.
Especially with all that's happening right now, it's like time is accelerating and all of these things are coming into play right now. And just being able to get in your canoe and go.
Yes, and it gives you the understanding is what do you stand for? And you dial it in. We are merely offering you an understanding to fine tune it, dial it in. And the deliver, if it is delivering cleansing and healing from your perspective, then so and what you stand for is beautiful. Danielle, is there some question you had?
No, I forgot. Thanks. Probably was not important.
No, it's always you're always important, Mother Manakuya.
Yeah.
But and so we are mapping the other creatures so we can bring to you the understanding that you can cleanse and water, sky, self, and home. Now, in these next 10 minutes or so that we have remaining, I'm going to, I would like you to run through the login one more time, and I'm going to offer you the sequence of this understanding to be able to cleanse your home. And I will offer you the tool. I will explain those tools to you, then I will offer you the membership code to get into the members page on the website that also has more information there.
Thank you.
So if you could please repeat just one sequence of the login. Anyone may go. Let's listen until you're ready to say yours. Remember, listen to the word, listen to the enunciation, and listen to the articulation. Feel the energy. Bring the energy forward as you are setting up the code to deliver your intention. It means you are connecting and opening the doors in the portal that I just spoke of. That you can speak your intention into the door and the portals. The doors in the portal. So one sequence of the login, anybody?
I'll go.
Very good.
Te Morora, Te Ingoa, Te Whaia, Te Toma, Te Matua, Te Waidona Tatu.
Very good. Please mute when you're not, yes. Whoever may go next.
Should we be try doing it without the words on the screen?
You can do it however you want.
Oh, okay.
Do you need the screen?
I'll try without it. I may miss some. Te Mariora, Te Ingoa, Te Whaia, Te Matua, Te Waru or Tapu.
Very good. Very good.
I want to try again. Can I try again?
You can
right,
try
so
again.
Did I get the right order? Okay, so
let me put it up.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with putting it up.
Okay.
That's to assist. See, you see.
Add to intention here. Te Mariara, Te Ingoa, Te Whaia, Te Tama, Te Matua, Te Warawa, Tapu.
Very good. Yes, very good. And yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't see the screen, so okay. Te Moniona, Ite Ingoa, Te Whaia, Te Tama, Te Matua, Te Wara Tapu, Te Wariua Tapu.
Woohoo! Wow. For someone who doesn't see that, that was also very fantastic. You know, superb, fantastique, magnifique. avec energies. Write this
very
code.
Pure.
Write this passcode down. These numbers: 2364.
Okay, was it 2?
Yes, 2364 1964.
2 3.
Yes, I'll repeat. 2364 1964.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is the members page on the website. It is in French and Spanish and English.
Wow.
Now that page, you're going to see the text, the login. You're going to see me speaking it. You're going to see. You're also going to see the dance that is the haka that you will learn. Or more, rather than a dance, it's really the bending of light with hand action and sound and light, and the bending of light and the bending of vibration. That's what the haka do. That's just so that you can take your time and practice, and they'll be there. It's there to assist you, and then we will take it to the next step on the next session. So, as I was saying, the doors and the portals, the doors in the portal are there to assist you in the grounding of your energies to deliver it here in the sacred now. Part of this is to assist you in peace of mind. So it assists your energy rather than you taxing your energy. It will revitalize you. The more you do it, the more you use it, the more you apply it. When you're ready to cleanse the self, land, water, sky, self, and home, we will take that to a practical level at some stage during the 6 weeks. So write this note down. It's also in the members page, but I'm going to bring it to you now in these next few minutes. Cleansing the home. The tools. Turn the water. Number 2. Acquire a small light bulb or a small drinking glass. Either one, what you have access to. Number 3, acquire the crystal dust. I will elaborate. And also acquire the greenstone from New Zealand.
Greenstone?
Yes, the greenstone.
Okay.
When you're sealed by me, I will gift you one, but until that commitment comes.
From New Zealand.
The greenstone from New Zealand. You can buy them in different sizes or get them in different sizes. You want to have one small one for yourself to keep with you. Let me explain. So the crystal dust is at the Siesta Key in Florida.
Oh, I've got some of that.
Yes, that is 100% quartz crystal. It is powerful in that form of dust because when you apply it to cleanse the home, you will take it and you will run a perimeter around your house. So you're just going to drop a line of it, just a small bead line of it around the entire house. It creates a frequency fence, a fence that is a frequency.
Is this the sand from the beach?
It is not sand.
It's the crystal on
It's
crystal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's particular to Siesta Key Beach.
Do the other women need to acquire some of that?
All Waikara are required to have some. It's very powerful. It's more powerful.
I just got some.
That's perfect.
In October, I went and I filled some water bottles. Do other people need me to send them some?
Well, it's whoever's in the closest area that others would you be able to get some?
I can get them. I have some. Does it have to be fresh, or can it already be in my home for a while?
No, it's fine, as long as it's not,
Okay.
as long as it's not contaminated.
And it's in a plastic bottle, a couple of them.
Usually, when we gather them up, sometimes we will gather a Tupperware full, or when they may ask
How much should I send the girls?
how much work is everyone going to do?
Oh, I see. You use it wherever you go.
This is an important tool.
Okay.
I'll explain. This is not sand. This is crystal dust. And write this name down. Kotahara. Oh, sorry. Kotahara. It's pronounced Kotahara. Kotahara is known as the place that bends the light of day.
Excuse me, it's known as what? I didn't hear you.
The place that Kotahara, the place that bends the light of day, or the crystal that bends the light of day. That's what it does, but it is from the place that bends the light of day, Kotahara. Now, why is that? Here's the reason why. It's more powerful than your biggest crystal that you could ever acquire, because it is the smallest crystal that you could ever acquire. 1 grain of this can fly over your house and create a dome.
Yeah.
And the wind can lift it off the leaf. Once you've run a perimeter, this is the magic part. It's magical, mysterious, super intelligent understandings. And when you run a line to run a frequency fence, when the storm comes or gets really windy, it can carry 1 grain right over your home, and it goes to the other side or wherever it's going, and creates a dome of light. I would ask Danielle if she could offer her experience when I cleansed part of her home.
Oh, it was wonderful. There was before you did that, Dane, my house was very heavy. I had just lost my beloved. And you did this protocol and cleansing with that dust. And right after that, there was such an incredible opening and lightness of being. I can't describe it. It was just beautiful and very powerful in a gentle but powerful way.
Yes. And that understanding is the Kotahara. Now, part of it is also that it doesn't only go create a dome and a wonderful frequency of first vibrations, it also goes down in the plumbing. So you can take a picture of it into your drains and flush it down into the plumbing, and it's going under the house. Now we all know we don't know what's going on under there sometimes, well, most of us, but anyway.
Right.
So just to solve that peace of mind, really, and this is what I keep saying, it's peace of mind, so you can sleep and rest, and that it's in the plumbing, it goes under the house. Anything that is being down in there, it will find, it will radiate, and it will remove it. Now, what better way to protect yourself, home, and land, water, sky, than to be multidimensional? And that's what the Kotahara is, multidimensional. Physically multidimensional, and in its energy, multidimensional. Now, when you deliver your login, you get the login and you deliver your intention, remember that you are tying in to the White Star Mountain, and you are going traveling through the 3 doors on whatever location, whatever creature you happen to be on. I'll offer you this understanding because when you go to the Black Forest and when you go to other sacred sites that you are going to cleanse, that is where you are bringing your energy and channeling it from. Now, most do not know this unless you know me, because I put it there.
Right out there.
And that's what's so special about being Waikara, is that you are with protocol. You must have the freedom to move effortlessly and offer that to yourself. You don't have to listen to anyone else. Offer that to yourself in terms of protocol rather than ceremony. So you can move freely about the creatures to return the first vibrations and offer the cleansing and the healing, and return the vibration of the child innocence of joy and love to the water, so we can remove our nightmares from the water. That's what this is partly about. This planet cannot do that. We are the only ones that can do that. Why? Because we put them in there in the first place. Remember the imprints. Remember the imprints. The wars, the placing of the blankets. Not just trash and pollution. Because the planet can move any manner of matter. And it matters not to the planet whether oil is on the ground or in the ground. Because it's all from this planet. It will return there eventually. People just want to drink the water. This is why. This is why they resist and they protest. They want to drink the water. But fair enough. Our children need to drink water. But I will offer this understanding. We are already water. I drink very little water. But I eat a lot of matter because I turn that energy into water. Whatever I eat becomes water. Whether it's meat being offered in the wonderful gift from the animals or the plant kingdom. Mm-hmm. I can consume these energies and turn that energy and it will also offer my body water eternally and internally without even drinking water from anywhere. I am water. To starve ourselves in our body and to only drink water really is almost a disservice to our functioning system. It doesn't only require water, yes, but remember, you can create water by whatever materials you decide to eat. If you're going to offer yourself a very short list on a menu, I have whale energy. I utilize that whale energy very powerfully, but I must eat to give what the whale energy requires. So it's like telling a whale not to eat what it eats. It doesn't work that way, and neither does the body. You can forge an imprint and forge your body and put the intention in. But we know that because we created the bodies, that bodies have their function and their energies to deliver, and they require certain things to eat. There are blood counts that are of certain frequencies that actually cannot get by without meat. And I believe it's O negative. They must have meat in their diet. It's not because they're cannibals or anything like that, or don't care about anything with a heart. They do, but they require it. So aside from that, it's not a judgment, but just something to ponder along as you contain and deliver your energy to the cleansing and the healing. Okay, so we're at our limit here.
What about the green stone?
Yes, you can. There's two ways. You can just Google it online and then buy yourself a piece. It must be from New Zealand. It cannot be jade from Asia. Okay. And or there's a protocol that I do that Danielle has also had done, which is the seal of the child. And the seal of the child protocol is delivered. I send you the gift of a greenstone. Now let me explain the greenstone. We don't have much time here, but the greenstone is known as zero, the zero stone. It has zero energy. It's the 0 point energy. It's also part of your toolkit. What the zero stone does is it can, energies that try to come to attack you, it can zero them out just by having it with you. But always, log in and speak your login. As there are many stories and many legends connected to the greenstone, or New Zealand jade, as some like to call it. But the understanding is that The zero stone is the water maker, which means that it is the Pounamu, 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 which means pillar of the earth. It is a water maker, just like you are a water maker. That means that you are a pillar of the earth. The zero stone offers you wonderful scalar energy of the 0 point technology. It's very powerful. And if you don't get the seal from me, then acquire the greenstone online. Just a greenstone of New Zealand. There's many shapes, many sizes, but I have the ones here with me that are raw. So you can make that decision. I have to call it now, ladies. What a wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone.
Practice
Yes.
the login.
Yes.
Practice the login, because next session will come with login and what is known as the haka, which is the actions that accompany that login. And then we'll work on the sequences that cleanse the whole. Thank you so much for your commitment and for being here and offering me the opportunity to be with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pass this knowledge. Thank you so much. I will gather the recording. Give me a couple days and then I will send it out to you.
All right.
Thank you so very much.
Tihe Moriora, grateful for the breath.
Te Maroya.
Te Moroya.